And let's get this show started. Hello, 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 and welcome to Sir Jaxxy Gaming and Streaming. Tonight we are playing Monster Prom. Now, I have never played this game before, so I have no clue how to play it. I'm just one person, so I guess we go one player. Short games around 30 minutes and full games around 60 minutes. Oh, let's do a full game. Why not? Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Okay, let's see. Does it give names? And I've only briefly watched a couple of streamers play this, so I'm not even sure who they are, these people are. So we're just going to pick the one with the fire hair. I like that. Name, Red. Mira. Well, let's give her a custom name. No, we got to do this like this. We can't type. Oh, we can type. Okay. Lady Jaxxy. Why not? Okay. Okay. Pronoun she. That works.
Let's start a fire.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated. Let's try that again. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And lastly, and there's Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were all ready to start. I'm hoping the audio is okay for everybody. If not, please do let me know. Let me check real quick. Okay, sounds good on my end on Vimm. See how it sounds on Dlive. Okay, Dlive sounds okay. Just check. Check the mixer here real quick. Oops. Yeah, undo the volume. Had that muted. Okay. So everything sounds good. Awesome. Right now, Vimm TV is the one I'm most concerned with. Hopefully it's coming through well for everybody. So let's get this going again. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? Now, let's see, what do we have here? The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all peoples. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies. Yeah, yada yada. Okay, that one's a little long. Probably rabies, and go to the hospital immediately. Or the incredible power of writing fan fiction, so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Yeah, let's go with that one. What is your spirit emoji? Octopus emoji. Best animal on Earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex potions that involve one or several octopi. Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards, and he has a kick-ass hat. Or a Caucasian guy with a turban, because fuck stereotypes. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. Wow. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the octopus emoji. Okay. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Double cream de la gourde, whatever, and something. Success. Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire. Rainbows and gummy bears. Meat. Tequila and Coke. I like tequila and Coke or chocolate on fire. Let's go with chocolate on fire. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this. So, got 7 smarts, 3 boldness, 7 creativity, 4 charm, and 7 fun, and 5 money. I have no clue how to play this game. So I guess we gotta figure out where we want to go. Go to the bathrooms, the gym, outdoors, the library, class, or the auditorium. Well, I guess we could start in class. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You're bored and doodling in your notebook when Damien suddenly appears.
Ah!
Oh, jeez. What the fuck is this doodle? Is that me?
Huh?
I cuddling shirtless with Liam? Okay. What?
Loser!
Dude, if we're looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. Give me one good reason not to cuddle your face with my fist. Oh no. They discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of any way to calm down the both of them. But maybe the right answer can calm down one of them. Okay, what the fuck is this? This fuckery. Dear Damien is art. I present to you... I don't know what that means. Don't be silly. You don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling. No, we're gonna go with the first one. Calm down, Damien. You're such a bigot. I have heard about this yaoi. It's a millenary form of art from the East. A delightful celebration of love and desire. What?
So authentic.
And I must admit, this piece is full of raw talent. Look at the strokes, the expressions, the suggestive placement of the hand. It conveys so much with so little. Dude, are you high? Look at this other one. You're fucking pregnant. This is insanity. It's not insanity, but neither is the one exactly. Is this one exactly yaoi? It's impreg. Behold, what a way of standing up against a gender status quo. They're changing the world one pregnant doodle at a time.
I'm out.
No, there's no way you can convince me this shit isn't weird or wrong or problematic. I'm out of this plot line. Ignore him, Lady Jaxxy. I have been searching for the pinnacle of art for generations. Little did I know it was here all along, in the ancient form of yaoi. Will you accept me as your student? May I call you Sensei? Yeah. I think this... Okay. Week 1 noon.
Let's do this!
Okay, so I'm in the cafeteria. That will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay. I only got 5 cash. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies. Go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. Do I really want to buy any of this stuff? A sexy fake Latin accent. No. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Too poor for this. A motivational poster. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. A corpse. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Let's buy the tattoo. Why the heck not?
Catch you later.
Purchased a fake badass tattoo. You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. Okay. I think that was kind of a waste of...
Let's do this!
Whatever. Okay, so... It's evening, week 1. Where do I want to go? Go outdoors.
What's up?
Oh, shit. They want to buy more? I should have known better. Oh, well. Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Yeah, I don't have any money. How do I just get out of here? Exit.
No.
My stuff isn't good enough for you. Not cool. You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either. Okay, week 2 in the morning.
Let's do this!
Let's go to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? I lose 10 karma. Wonderful. Which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? Oh, okay. And I gain +2 money. Later in the halls, you run into Polly and Liam, who seem to be talking about some kind of flyer. The flyer is for an upcoming music festival, Howlapalooza. So, we agree on everything for Friday, right? Yeah, pretty much. And Saturday, we should totally go to Missouri shops and imagine a fucking dragon.
So authentic.
Sure, those bands are great. And then at 3 a.m., I want to check out that guy in the parking lot who just makes a something for 2 hours. Cacophony? Huh. Ghosts are super into cacophonies. But at 3 a.m., I wanted to go to McGriffin.
Cool.
I mean, it's freaking Griffin that raps. Is it the hottest shit right now, Liam? Oh, it's... you know, the hottest shit right now isn't the criteria I use to pick the artist I want to see, right?
Yes.
A Griffin that raps, Liam. There should be a better way to decide this other than repeating our choices in a loud, annoying tone. But I love the loud, annoying tone thing. I know. Still. Sorry, folks. I can't do the loud, annoying tone thing because wifey's, like, sleeping right behind me. One of the downsides to having a computer in the bedroom while you stream. Oh well. Go ahead. Don't be shy. You must have the ultimate trick for how to choose the best schedule for this music festival. Okay. Get into as much something as possible until some kind of spirit animal appears and shares its wisdom with you. Don't fight over this. The one who wins will get to see their artist live for an hour or two. But the one who loses gets to bitch about it until the end of time. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, a solution that involves hating stuff in a very public way. Count me in. I mean, you're actually right. I'm already game to see stuff I enjoy. So getting one hate watching session would be healthy for my cred. Usually I can totally shit on stuff without really knowing a lot about it.
Not bad.
But actually attending the concert, that's going the extra mile. Huh? So, can we go see MC Griffin? You bet, Paulina.
See ya.
I'm going to practice my eye rolling and my sighing. Oh, sweetheart, you're a dork to the point you're actually lovable. Classic Liam. You solved the situation with your knowledge of hipster culture. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Wow, I don't even know what hipster culture is. That's pretty good. Plus, I got another heart. Looks like I'm probably going to be going to the prom with Liam.
Let's do this.
So I guess dude is automatically lunchtime. Let's see, who's this? You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth. For real? You grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to Butts, Butts, Butts. All about those butts by the Booty Bros. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you. and you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I am the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only wants to give you 2 superpower options. Okay, telepathy or an ass that won't quit. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go with an ass that won't quit. I felt something bump into my chair. Weird. Ah, yes. The choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magic whining, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your buns super tight. You gain +4 charm. Okay. I can use +4 charm. Why not? Where are we? Week 2 evening.
Let's do this!
Okay, so where do we want to go? Obviously not to the library because that's where she is. Let's go outdoors. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a raid party. You gain +2 fun. Someone taps you on the shoulder hesitantly. You turn around to see Liam. He's carrying a brand new notebook and a very Japanese pencil case. Oh shit, that's right. You promised to teach him the secrets of Yaoi. He bows to you. Oh, are you? What? Sensei. I'm learning Japanese so as to make this more authentic. I'm ready for my first lesson. You know nothing about teaching yaoi. You kind of just draw naked dudes snuggling and hope it turns people on. But Liam won't buy that. He thinks you're a yaoi master. You've got to teach him something. He's right here, waiting. Okay, think. What's the first lesson of yaoi? Yaoi is all about tenderness. For our first lesson, we will practice advanced cuddling. Or draw me like one of your French girls. No, let's go with the cuddling. You cuddle Liam for hours, teaching him the finer points of spooning, sporking, and salad forking. Thank you, Sensei. I feel I am learning a lot already. I am anxious to start practicing the actual drawing part of yaoi, but I won't question your wisdom. Maybe we should meet up next week. I still want to master butter knifing. You wonder how long you can keep this scam going. There's certainly plenty of silverware in the world. You gain +1 creativity, +1 smarts, and +1 charm. Okay.
Let's do this!
Let's see. Let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Once again, your lack of boundaries forces you to check the stalls. One day, you'll see Coach on a shitter that will teach you a lesson. But no, it's Liam. He has a whiteboard, a selection of markers, and a very concerned look. Oh my God. Poor Liam. A succession of clues with a surprising outcome. No, too pedestrian. A spill to cause diarrhea. Might not make it through while writing it. Liam was here. Is it a cliche enough to be vintage yet? Ugh, I hate writer's block. There is nothing worse than an empty stall wall. Go beyond the medium with a spell that will change the reader's life, literally. Pineapple propaganda. That's genius. People will be puzzled for ages. It will resist popularization in a way that keep calm and Che Guevara never could. Pineapple propaganda. Yes, that's exactly the sort of nonsense I need. How's this? A pineapple without pine is just an apple. Or what about pineapples are hardcore? Literally, the cores are inedible. I have so many ideas. I'll be the Banksy of pineapples. Your habit of sprouting random gibberish might get you into trouble most of the time, but when it comes to hipster bullshit, it's a definitive plus. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Let's do this!
I hope everybody's having fun. I know this involves me doing a lot of reading, so I'm hoping I'm not boring anyone. Who have we not talked to? I don't know who this is. Let's see who this is. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die!
Eat knee pain, freak. Now I'm going to punch you in your other. Ow. You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving two choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic rice and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots stakes with each shit burned into the side of them. Huh. Well, neither one of them's got to be very good to get what's his name. Let's take this. Hey, waste not, want not, right? You hijack one of the burners in the kitchen and cook up a batch of garlic rice with holy alio. The other students are super excited to eat something besides, wherever that is, bland cafeteria cuisine. The head chef herself tries to stop you, but you convince her to try some of your rice instead. The holy water kills her instantly. Until the school can fill her position, you get to be the chef. You put drugs in everybody's food and don't really remember the next few days. A good cook can turn even the simplest ingredients into a days-long bender, and you're the best. You gain +4 fun.
Let's do this!
Let's do this. Where haven't we been yet? Do we want to go back? No, I don't want to go to class again. Haven't been to the gym. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. When you finally catch a moment alone, Liam approaches you shyly, authentic Japanese pencil case in hand. Wongia shimasu, sensei. I once again require instruction in the noble art of yayo. Oh man, you totally forgot that you were pretending to teach Liam yayo. Time to continue the charade. I have followed your instructions faithfully, but I am now struggling with the bane of yayo assists everywhere. Writer's block. Oh boy. Poor Liam's got writer's block. Oh, that kind of sucks. Let's see what we got here. My drawings are fine, but my plot lines all follow the same arc. 2 cute boys cuddling. And then what? I am stuck. Please, Sensei, I am on my knees, begging, at the root of the tree of knowledge. Please fill me with your seed. You're not sure he meant that how it sounded, but that's not important right now. What should his next yayo be about? Let's see, a cute young boy falls desperately in love with his handsome young yayo instructor? Or kill your darlings. Literally, it worked for sport of seats. I really don't know. Let's go with this one. But of course, when you run out of authentic ideas for art, make meta art. And then the second half of the yayo can be the yayo within my yayo. And the yayo within the yayo can have a yayo within a yayo, and so on. A never-ending source of creative refreshment. Your ideas are so transcendent, Sensei, that I feel a great love for you building deep inside. It's almost as if it's true. Life really does imitate art. Liam runs off to draw his latest masterpiece before you can make life imitate art anymore. But you're making progress. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. still haven't made any money.
Let's do this!
Okay, let's go to class. That day, you are astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain +1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game. And +2 smarts. At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs. Just another fascistic assessment in a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Elroy, the swamp monster, snorts deviously. All right, buttsucker. If you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without test? Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with. Obviously, this is not going to end well for Liam. You jump in and save the day. Rap battles, it's the only fair way. Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit. You give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Okay.
Let's do this!
Before noon. Where do I want to sit? I haven't talked to either one of these two, so let's see here. As you approach a table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of Guyana to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When... Food fork 6-8! Who do we delicate? Eating, yay, eating! Ugh. Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. Okay. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me. The problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as a giant salad. You shouldn't be cheerleading for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera. And the walk-in freeze. Now we'll go with this one. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, sports cheerleaders dress like giant steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up. Luckily, the school keeps some giant vegetable costumes in the auditorium for health presentations. So you snag them and start cheerleading. Beets, aggressive! Eat beets, aggressive! There aren't even any beets in this salad. It's just guana and the tears of my enemies. Vera's pissed, but she does eat her salad really fast, just so you'll leave her alone. Hooray for cheerleading.
Let's do this!
Okay. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full... Did this already. Anyway, everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you are doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Mausaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Mausaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Mausaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott? This delicious new flavor of Fangel's potato chips. Maximum ultimate double barbecue massacre. Really? Because it looks like a raw served goat head inside a cardboard tube. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty though. Tasty? Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you? I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky? No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangels and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year? But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing. It's a horrendous, wasteful practice. Oh no, all those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them. Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one... Great. Now we get to stop a bunch of headless goats. Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Write an extremely mean blog post. Yes, necromancy. The ultimate tool in the Hester's arsenal. Ho ho! Can I ride a goat? Can I? Huh? Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several. What's a several? Is it a really big goat? Oh my god. No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. We've got an invasion to orchestrate. As long as you're reanimating things, you'll reanimate some severed goat heads too. They'll eat anything, which totally helps you clean your room. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Week 5. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figuratively, oral sex. Huh? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. After rehearsal, you notice Liam, Polly, and Miranda staying late. You expect this from Liam, but Polly and Miranda? Something's up. No. We need something transcendent. Something fresh. Liam giving us both back rubs is neither of those things. Ugh, whatever. I don't like your tone. Honestly, I don't know why either of you even signed up to help with the intermission performance. Principal Giant Spider said I could do this instead of taking math. Academics at this school are a joke. It's awesome. Intermission performance? Polly told me we were coming here for back rubs. Well, you're both here now. We've got to make the best of it. Let's get to that audience the best 13 minutes of their lives. A rousing speech. You have my scepter. You know what? That does sound fun. Well, let's do it. So, any ideas? No. How are we going to do a great performance if we don't even know what we're going to perform? Okay, reenact Snow White. Miranda could be Snow White, Liam could be the prince, and Polly can be every single other character. Or literally just throw money at them. People love money. Uh-oh. You reach in your pockets for some money with which to demonstrate, but all that's in there is a broken toothpick and a receipt for some cheese snacks. Everyone turns to look at Miranda expectantly. What? Oh, you want me to provide the money? I see what's happening here. This has to be an elaborate ruse to rob my family of its vast fortune. What? No. We only need like 1,000 monster dollars for art. And then like another 1,000 for snacks. Spare me your begging. This is by far the most Byzantine confidence scheme I have yet been subject to. I'm off to get my back rubbed somewhere else. You two can complete your intermission on your own. With Miranda gone, Polly and Liam have to come up with a new performance idea, locking you in a stockade and letting people throw water balloons at you. You lose ±2 fun and -1 creativity. Well, that sucks. At least I didn't lose any money.
Let's do this!
Okay. Who's this? You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only get one wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world
We
peace.
must save the world.
But as a leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad. And Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release a genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously? You could wish for anything, and you wished for a bag of quarters? What did you need to do, laundry? Do you really like arcades? Planning to hit somebody over the head? Nope, you just really like quarters. So, you're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the 2-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically. And boy, was it worth it. From your perspective, these quarters have got to be worth at least +4 money.
Let's do this!
Bathrooms are fun. Let's try them out again. That day, you skipped class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb, God bless the monster scouts, and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you are rudely interrupted. See? Even Lady Jaxxy, a sensible monster with a good head on her shoulders and at least some plus smarts, is reading Monster magazine. Yeah, and that's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott. we're social justice warriors. You see, Lady Jaxxy, ever since our major success with Fangel's goat head debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice by punching magazines. No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive. Sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbod, the werewolf prince / bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. That's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issues forever is make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover, or lean heavily into the warrior part, storm Monster Magazine, and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusive... No, we're going to go with the chupacabra. What a brilliant idea! 3-winged chupacabras are definitely an underserved population. I've played sports games against someone exactly like that, and he's always wanted to be a model, but never thought anyone would want to do pictures of him. Now we can. You can, and you do. And you do all the pictures and make a mock-up of your own Monsters magazine. It goes hella viral, and before long it's becoming more celebrated than the actual Monster magazine. Pretty soon after, you get a letter from the editor-in-chief officially admitting defeat in the face of your superiority and relinquishing his magazine and headquarters to you. Sweet! Now you have a magazine, which instantly brings you +3 money. Hey, I know you were about to move on to your next misadventure, but I just wanted to say really quickly, as pretty much the only girls in the school shaped differently than the rest of our classmates, it was really nice to see a 3-winged chupacabra celebrated over a royal werewolf bodybuilder. It gives us hope, too, you know? That was actually really sweet. The Coven is so much cooler when they're not babbling on and on about that end of the world bullshit and expecting your help with it. It's way more fun to interact with your classmates when they're complimenting you instead.
Let's do this!
Good. Yeah, sorry, had to get a drink. Maybe the shorter game would be more fun. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's me, but it seems like it's dragging on at this point. Gym, classroom, let's go to the class. That day you learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to reduce stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and gain +2 smarts. Later, you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming? It appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine was received and accepted.
So authentic.
I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irrelevant article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff, now I've got to actually write an article, and I've got no idea what to write. You save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my own hype. Okay, a passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins, or a chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. Ah, yes. Magazoological welfare is a very hot topic right now. And I just had griffin pasta the other day. Yeah, and it was delicious. But if the suffering of the griffins is greater than the deliciousness of their taste, then this is something the public must know about, specifically from me. Soon thereafter, you see a piece in Virtue by new correspondent Liam Dlive. Griffin pasta, delicious but deadly. For the griffins, not you. Wait, does this mean you have to stop eating griffin pasta? Whatever. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Let's do this!
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food. As usual, Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This stuff's what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree. The money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests? Ugh! I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's got to be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it, blackmail in bulk. Oh, yeah.
Great.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm prince of the Bernie part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. Oh, that explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although, the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Hey, get no money out of it. That sucks. Let's go back to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You finally find a quiet place to sit and read some of Liam's latest yayo. He's really taken your suggestions to heart. Evaluating my most recent work, Sensei? Your dedication to my instruction is truly humbling. Actually, that instruction is the very reason I am seeking you out today. I'm ready for my final lesson. As you suggested, I spent 1,000 hours on pecs, 1,000 hours on abs, and 1,000 hours on wings. My grades have suffered considerably, but the bodies of my boys are transcendent. My fame grows daily, and yet I am unfulfilled. I do not lust for fame or riches. I lust only for creative fulfillment. Damn, he really thought he was going to say you. Please, Sensei, I have been patient, but I think it's time. Teach me the secret technique that will elevate my Yahoo above all others. Shit, you don't know any secret techniques, but you didn't make it this far by telling the truth. Quick, tell him something. Let's see. You can only write truthfully about what you know. It's time for me to show you the secrets of Yayo intimately. You must perform a ceremonial sacrifice to Amma and Shinu, the Japanese deity. No, we're going with the first one. In a flash of anime magic, you make yourself over to look exactly like one of Liam's Yayo characters. Is that supposed to be Veritas Hardwand, the sensual leech? His skull isn't nearly that square or that cardboard. And Hardwand's dick can speak and do magic. You've simply hung a turkey's spine between your legs. If this is the sort of cosplay my work inspires, perhaps I'm not destined to be a yaoist at all. Is that your final lesson? Have you been teaching me all this time, only to finally reveal this cruel truth? That I have tried to make my readers so hard and come so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. If this is what you think of me, Sensei, then worry not. I will never draw yayo again. Oh man, I screwed that one up big time. The world has lost a great artist, and it's all your fault. You lose -2 creativity and -1 charm. A monster prom, huh? Oh. Who will you ask to the prom? Well, shit, at this point, I don't know, considering I just broke Liam's dreams. I don't know, folks. Should I go with Vera or Liam? I think after what just happened to Liam, I'm going to go with Vera. Well, no, I don't have enough money. Vera likes money. I'm still going to go with Liam.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? That's so kiddish and cliche. It's actually hip. Yeah, let's go to the prom together. What a retro thing to do, right? I can wear a tuxedo and all. It's going to be wonderful.
How ironic.
But in an ironic way.
Not bad.
You and Liam spent the night discussing obscure 70s TV shows and Hungarian literature. You both laughed a lot, and for once Liam seemed to genuinely enjoy himself without the need for posing or judging other people. You noticed his hand gently touching yours, and you know Liam well enough to know it wasn't accidental. Maybe falling in love isn't for posers after all. Okay. Don't look like I did very good. Had no secret endings. 16 new events. 16 new outcomes. Wow. I had 0 of 23 endings. So that wasn't an ending? Wonderful. 16 of 394 events. And 16 of 1,408 outcomes. Wow. Maybe I just don't understand this game. Lady Jaxxy, best at high-fiving. Liam, tightest man bun. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. While leaving the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Polly took a summer... something was in my eye. Anyway, Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas past. she spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start